Look at that, bridge still works. Hello to you all and welcome back to another video. My name is Nigel. I'm also known as the Lake Erie Vlogger, and this is the Lake Erie Vlogger channel. So if you're new to here, please make sure you like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Thanks. All right, so what am I doing here? Well, I'm in Port Colborne. I'm canal side. The Welland Canal entrance is just here by the lift bridge, and the Lake Erie is just over that way. And very shortly, CSL's Oakglen will be coming off Lake Erie. She's on her way from Sault Ste. Marie and making its way up to Montreal. So I'm going to presume she's fully loaded with something, and we're going to see it anyway. And also, as an advantage today, and also something that's really cool, I've noticed all the way along here, there is no signs for a certain thing. I can fly the drone today. As per drone rules, there are signs around the canal in many places, but this isn't the canal. This is town of Fort Erie. This isn't the Welland Canal. It starts there. So the theory is don't fly the drone anywhere on the bridge or over the bridge or the other side of the bridge. This side is perfectly fine, it's perfectly legal, it's perfectly fine on Nav Canada. In fact, most of the Welland Canal is still fine on Nav Canada. I've noticed recently it's just some of the no flying zones, permit only, are at certain situations like Lock 7, Lock somewhere else. It's at certain locks, which is probably just to guard the infrastructure. So for the time being, I'm not going to fly over the locks. I'm just going to fly it around here where I know it's safe. So with that said, let's have a look around and let's wait for the Oakglen.
Security call, Oakglen, inbound Port Colborne Piers, Oakglen, Port Colborne.
So just over here, we have our good old friend there, Frontenac, and hopefully we'll see Tuduzak sometime in the near future, and I can get out there and get out on the lake and see them come on in. The John D here, fishing vessel, and below me is the pilot's boat. No one in it right now, of course. And there's the lift bridge, which is, of course, is now fixed. There's a few weeks ago that the BBC Tokyo hit that bridge just on that side. All fixed though, all good, and Tokyo is now on its way somewhere else completely, and he's finally out of Hamilton after having some work done. So anyway, we're just going to sit around and wait for the Oakglen to come in, which should be pretty soon. It's a Friday afternoon down here. It's pretty quiet, as you can see, not many people around. And also it's cold. It's currently only 6 degrees Celsius down here. Dressed like winter. It's the 1st of May, and I should have put bloody gloves on today and a toque. It's kind of depressing having a cold day like this when it's supposed to be spring. But hopefully in the near future warmer weather will show up. But as of right now, there's nothing forecast for the next 7 to 10 days, so pretty depressing. So we'll bundle up and watch the ships come on in. A little bit of activity there. The pilot boat is on its way out. Not sure who he's going to meet, because Oakglen doesn't need one, I don't think. There is a few vessels out there, and they can just out on Lake Erie there. And as you can see by the drone shot right now, Oakglen is just past the piers and should be canal side very shortly. Oops. As you can hear, the lift bridge alarm has just gone off. So bridge 21 will go up very shortly. Look at that, bridge still works. Oh, I don't know. That's a little slow, isn't it? Is it always that slow? I guess it is. It just sounds slower than normal. And I'm so used to watching it back on high speed, because I usually fast forward it. But that looks painstakingly slow. That ain't right. I'm telling you, I've seen it go up quicker than that, I'm sure I have. I'm gonna have to find another video of it going up and time it, because it's struggling right now. Oh, there we go. Did you hear that? The tone change in the bridge? So it was going slow. And also it just kind of like, yeah, went for it. I wonder if that was a problem or it was controlled that way. That was interesting. But you could really hear it struggling to go up. Because apparently when BBC Tokyo hit it, it did sever several cables. It looks like it's gone up no problem, and we're fine. All right, spin round, because Oakglen is just creeping into the frame now. And I want to try and get the drone up quickly.
This is the CSL Oakglen, a classic straight deck bulk carrier and a true workhorse of the Canada Steamship Line's fleet. From this vantage point, you can appreciate her full 222.5 meter, that is 730 feet, length. Framed beautifully against the historic silhouette of the old flour mill, a scene that bridges the industrial past of Port Colborne with the active commerce of today. The Oakglen has a storied history. Originally launched in the early 1980s, while many modern vessels are built with self-unloading booms, the straight decker design of the Oakglen remains vital for specific grain and ore trades across the Great Lakes. Looking down at her expansive deck, you can see the precision required to navigate these massive vessels carrying over 30,000 tons of cargo into the tight confines of the Canal system. As she makes her approach, we get a rare company greeting here in the outer harbour. The Oakglen glides past her fleet mate, the CSL Frontenac. Now officially downbound, the Oakglen begins her transit towards Lake Ontario. Seeing these two CSL icons side by side highlights the sheer scale of the industry. It's a moment of quiet coordination. One vessel resting at the wall while the other prepares to descend through the flight locks, eventually dropping 99.5 meters, which is 326 feet, to the level of the next lake, Lake Ontario. With the passing now complete, the Oakglen sets her sights on Bridge 21. The master and the crew are now focused on the narrow approach, aligning the bow to enter the canal proper. It's another day, another delivery, and another chapter in the long maritime legacy of the Welland Canal.
Right, there you have it. Oakglen just slowing right down. Must be dropping someone off, picking something up, or she's waiting, because Spruce Glen, which I'm meant to be doing a live stream for, he's rushing to lock number 8, and I'm not going to get there in time, so I'm going to have to do the live stream from here now, so we'll see how it goes. But anyway, thanks for watching. Until the next video, stay safe, see you all very soon, and I'll leave you with Oakglen and the bridge coming down.